Another shocking discovery concerning Greenland. It's not enough that the glaciers are melting, they have now discovered a dark river, quote unquote, 1,000 miles long, flowing underneath Greenland. It's a deep-lying river, and they say it could stretch almost 1,000 miles underneath the surface of Greenland. This is what researchers have discovered, and it could have major implications for the Arctic ice sheet. By melting it, that is. This is by Sean Martin, Express UK. They used radar technology. Scientists were able to peer 500 meters, that's about 1,500 feet under the ice of Greenland. They determined there may be a dark river flowing for 995 miles, 1,600 kilometers. It's from the central Greenland area to the northern coast. Planes flying over that area have previously noted miles of bedrock, which looks suspiciously like a river channel, they said. And now scientists are adamant a subterranean river is under the ice, and scientists from the Hokkaido University of Japan created simulations to determine how the river came to be there. They believe that the ice melted and it made its way through the channel underneath kilometers worth of ice. And not only is the ice melting from the top, experts say there is a hot spot underneath the surface, which is also contributing to melting the ice. So it looks like the glaciers are melting not only from climate change and warmer weather, but it seems like the volcanoes or something underneath is heating the glaciers and also melting them from underneath. The study published in the annual meeting of the American Geophysical Union, AGU, and it read, "The Greenland ice sheet may be hiding important geographical features at its base that have the potential to affect ice sheet simulations to an unknown degree. A glimpse of such hidden features under the ice can be seen when a train of dips in the bedrock are connected from Petermann Fjord inwards." Christopher Chambers, researcher at Hokkaido University in Japan, said, "Eventually, if you get it deep enough, minus 500 meters or 1,640 feet, the water is now flowing the entire length along the valley and then exiting at Petermann Fjord. The ice covering Greenland is up to 3 kilometers thick in certain places, covering areas 7 times the amount of the whole of UK. All of this ice, if it were to melt, sea levels could rise by a staggering over 20 feet, 7.4 meters around the planet. Over 20 feet around the planet, which could be catastrophic. It would dislodge millions of people from their homes, those that are living around the coast, of course. This joint study from NASA and the European Space Agency analyzed satellite data. They determined the loss of ice on Greenland and found just how quickly ice is melting as a result of this climate change. Well, it's not just climate change, as what the experts said just now, it's also melting from underneath. Now, the research analyzed data from 26 satellites. They show a clear picture of Greenland's melting ice. They found that by the end of the century, sea levels could rise up by 5 inches by the end of the century, and a staggering 234 billion tons of ice melt per year. NASA says increased rates of global warming accelerated Greenland's ice mass loss from 25 billion tons per year in the 1990s to the current average of almost 10 times that much, 234 billion tons per year. This means that Greenland's ice is melting on average 7 times faster today than it was at the beginning of the study period. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.